What's good, y'all? Hitting y'all with a back to back today, man. Getting more active. Y'all don't already know, man. Terence Crawford and Gervonta Davis been going back and forth on Twitter. They been not liking each other. Uh, like I said, it's rival camps, man. You really just ride for who you ride for. We all know Terence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Bo Mack, Jared Anderson, all them guys. And it's kind of crazy because they all was with Top Rank. Um, Now most of them working with Turkey Al Sheik. You got Gervonta Davis, Earl Spence, Adrian Broner, uh, Richardson Hitchens, guys like that. All came up together, sparring together, eating together, in tournaments together. So they ride for their guys, man. They really rocking with who they rock with. But Terence Crawford did an interview with Cigar Talk, man. I think Najee, one of the best out here doing interviews right now. He getting the big interviews. He do a great job. Shout out to Cigar Talk. Uh, Terence Crawford, he was asked about the Tank situation, and he basically said word for word, he don't like Tank. He that's just not his cup of tea. Uh, Basically, he an arrogant little dude. Walk around with security. He really wouldn't say none of that if he didn't have the security. Uh, and he didn't really like him like that. And he was like, "But do you like him as a fighter?" He was like, "Yeah, I respect him as a fighter. I love him as a fighter. He a great fighter, high IQ. He can box his ass off, with great power." Then the conversation came up. Well, we know your little brother Shakur. Your little brother Shakur, how you feel like that fighter go? And basically, Terence Crawford was like, he rocking with Shakur. He just don't think Tank gonna be able to hit him. How he hit everybody else. Shakur not gonna be standing right in front of him. Basically, he asked Shakur. He super defensive minded. Tank won't be able to land a clean punch on him. Then the conversation switched to Keyshawn Davis and Tank. And he was like, basically, he was leaning more towards Tank, but he was like, Keyshawn getting better every fight. It's best to get him right now, while he's still kind of green. He only got 13 fights, and things of that nature. So, Tank went to Twitter and said some crazy shit, like he always do. And he was like, you know, F that raccoon that he interviewed and F the raccoon that was asking him the questions and all that. And he was like, basically since he always with security, he gonna be in New York City in 2 weeks with no security, basically insinuating that it's on site, man, that he don't need security, and they could do it however they want to do it, man. If y'all don't know, both of these guys, bro, from the struggle, from the streets, man. I really think a good street fighter and a lot of people, who had a lot of fights coming up, tend to translate into good boxers, like Terence Crawford, like Gervonta Davis, man, guys like that. Keyshawn Davis also just naturally got that dog in him. But back on topic, like I said, this back and forth been going on for at least a month or two. Started off with Tank was saying he didn't need Turkey Al Sheik, and look at people like Shakur, Terence Crawford, Haney. Them guys need Turkey Al Sheik to get a lot of money or to sell their pay per view fights. Tank was basically like he didn't need all that. He could sell fights over here. He don't have to go to Saudi Arabia for all that. He could do it himself over here. That led Terence Crawford to saying, sound like he mad, sound like Gervonta Davis hating, and Tank went off on him. Started talking about his family, how Terence Crawford's wife, was big boned and stuff like that, man. And how he really wasn't chasing greatness by trying to fight Canelo. He really was only chasing the bag. So that led to one thing led to another. Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson was told by Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford told Gervonta Davis he didn't have balls big enough to fight Keyshawn Davis or Shakur. And he just said after Keyshawn Davis fight, that Tank knows Shakur or Keyshawn Davis will be the ones to give him his first loss. But like I said, show great respect to Tank though, because he was like he do respect him as a fighter, but his personality, his ways, his values, he can't rock with it. Terence Crawford and Tank, man. Hopefully they'll see each other outside of the ring, because it's bound to go down. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the way to 3,000 subscribers. And I'm out. Peace!
They say fuck 'em, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my